Hi everybody. Today is March 11th, 2025. Hope everyone is having a great day. I am coming on here today to show a little yarn haul that I did. Before I do that, I want to welcome back all of my returning friends and anyone who might be new watching this in the future. I don't normally buy yarn anymore, but with all my grands coming, I am running out of velvet yarn. So what's a girl to do but to buy some more? So I got this big box from Premier. What I did was I went online trying to see who had the best sale, if at all. And I just ended up sticking with Premier. I think there's some things in here off their clearance section as well, but I don't remember. And the yarn that I've been using recently has come from them on their mill ends. So I got some more of those. I couldn't remember where it was that I bought them, and then I saw it on their website, so I thought that was perfect. Sunday, my fiance and I went shopping to a few different stores for different things, and he's like, do you want to go into Joann's? And I'm like, sure. Even though I'm late to the party, we went into one that's the closest to us, and I was a little disappointed that the yarn was only 25% off, because the prices that they had on them, close to what I got now from Premier. So they did have velvet yarn. I kind of regret not buying it, but at the same time it was like $12.99 and $11 something for a skein of velvet yarn with the 25% off, and I don't know. Needless to say, I didn't walk out with any, even though now I wish I would have. But it's fine. Who's to say I won't get back there before they completely close and it's maybe down a little more. I don't know. So yeah, no yarn at Joann's. One thing I did get, I went on Amazon and I ordered animal noses, because if you remember, on my last Betty the Bunny, I crocheted it myself on, and apparently I don't pay attention to what size things are. So like, these are noses, but they're not very big. So I got red, some different size black ones, some pink ones, and some brown ones. But these are for tiny, smaller amigurumis. So if I want to make bigger animals, I'm going to need to get bigger noses. Like, this is pretty much the size they were. And then, because I was having some struggle with the safety eyes, I ordered some more as well. Just want to get this back up. I do have some containers. It's nice that they send it in this, but when they're in those individual containered ones, they fall all over the place, and then I don't know what size they are anyway, so whatever. But so for the eyes, these are different sizes as well. So we got some smaller ones, and you put the color behind, and then I did end up getting some like really big ones as well, with, looks like the backings on these ones are all blue. These are green, dark blue. I've got some purples, pink, golds, and black. So it just depends what size amigurumi that I'm using and what size backing it'll have based on the size of the eyeball. So those are all on Amazon. Just have to make note to buy some bigger noses. Okay, I just cut this box open before I hit the record button. So I have no idea what the mill end yarns are, because you get what you get. And I would lift the box up, but it's kind of heavy. Alrighty, so I'm going to share this with you. Okay, so first thing is I ordered a chenille Fashion Plus bag, and it's whatever they wanted to stick in there, and I got gray. And this is that nice soft yarn. It's not quite the velvet, but it's a little bulkier like the yarn that I've been using. So it doesn't say how much it is, but it's a good size. So there's that one. I only got one of these. So then, okay. So for other mill ends, this is Fashion Plus Amazing Value Mill Ends. It says 100% polyester, hand wash, dry flat, net weight 14 ounces. So they sent me red, which is perfect because red's my favorite color. Then, nice, I got a baby blue, like that. And I got, this is like a hunter green. This looks a little thicker than that stuff. So I don't know if this is still considered a 5 or if it's a 6. But it does look thicker. And then I ordered Premier Retro Velvet in white, because a lot of things that I'm looking to make can use 2 colors. So to border it in white or have that break in between the colors, white is a good one. So I got 4, and again, this is Premier Retro Velvet, 306 yards, 280 meters. It's a 9.8 ounce skein, 100% polyester. You can go on premieryarns.com and get free patterns. It's a bulky 5, and yeah, it's made in Turkey, and it's just white. So I got 4 of those. I don't see a packing slip, so I can't tell you how much I paid. And then also in the Retro Velvet, I got the color Mist, which is a little darker gray, but it also kind of looks like there's a tint of blue in it. Not easy to see on the camera though. And I got Waterfall because the newest announcement, grandbaby, we don't know what it is at this point, so I figured to use the green, and then that way it's pretty neutral for the soft blanket. What I try to do is do a velvet blanket in a bigger size so that they can use it even, you know, when they're a toddler and stuff. And then for the layette set, it's usually the 4-weight regular style yarn. I also got the color Orchid, and they didn't have any multicolors in the cheaper yarn at the time that I bought this. I probably bought this a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, and it was delivered within a couple days. But I figured even with these colors, I have the white to break it up if need be. And then I got Steel, which is, this is definitely a darker gray. It's darker than what's showing up on the camera. So I got 5 of these colors, 5, and then 4 of the mill ends. And then I got Premier Anti-Pilling DK, which anti-pilling is probably better for layette sets. But because I had mentioned I got rid of all of my 3-weight yarn before I moved, I wanted to have something lighter. Well, the sweater set that I decided on for my grandson, that's due the end of June, I went ahead and used yarn that I already had. But I wanted to have some 3-weights just in case. So this Premier Anti-Pilling DK has 383 yards. It's 350 meters. It's a 5-ounce cake. It's a light 3. Machine wash, warm and tumble dry, which is important when you're dealing with a baby. And it's been tested and approved against 350 harmful substances. This is a color Splash. And I got 3. And then in this color, I got 3 as well. And this is called Waves. Hopefully you can see that. Got some gray in it. And then the last one I got is Premier Momenti, which I've never had this yet. It's 437 yards in each cake, 400 meters. It's a 7-ounce, 200 grams cake. It's a medium 4, 58% cotton and 42% acrylic. It says hand wash, cold, lay flat to dry. I don't know if that's something you really have to stick with. And this is the color Seashell. And I got 3 of these. So that's it. Here I'm thinking the box is going to keep on going. But that is it. Again, I don't remember how much I spent. I want to say it was around 100 or less. I know it wasn't much more than that. But I really did want the mill end chenille, which last time I got the multicolored and the dot ones, so I was kind of hoping I would get some of those. I might wait a little bit and order a few more packages to see if I, get some stripes or some other colors like I did a few years ago. But I just wanted to have some velvet on hand so that I can work on the blankets. I really like when they ombre. In my video that I have coming up next time, I will show you the finished blanket that I have. I've got a few rows left on it, so it will be done. And I started working on the sweater for the layette set for the grandbaby due in June. So things are happening and they're coming along, and I can't wait to show you guys what else I've been up to. All right, that's all I got. Thank you for taking time out of your day to see what I've been up to. Please like, subscribe, share if you want to, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.